Okay, so this is the look we're going for. I don't have the best lighting in here, and this is kind of a cheap camera, so kind of why I haven't been doing a lot of makeup tutorials in quite a while, because before I had a crappy camera as well. But anyway, so first thing we're going to start off with is the green in our crease, which is just, this is my 120 palette. Can you see that green that I'm pointing to? And we're going to take a crease brush for that. You can see I still have a little green on it from the last eye. Okay, and you guys can see me while I look in the mirror. I'm gonna put that right in the crease. My brush is like folded funny right now because I stuck it in my jar upside down, so forgive me. And we're actually going to bring it down a little too. Just that little corner. Okay, if you feel the need to blend it out right now, you can, but if you don't, it doesn't really matter because as we go further, you won't really need it. So, I mean, it'll get blended out anyway. So now I'm going to take a nice, not too flat, fluffy brush, eyeshadow brush, and we're gonna take this yellow right here. Can you guys see that? Kind of reminds me of like a Max Chrome yellow. I'm using like very vibrant, like when you say green, you see green. When you say yellow, you see yellow. I'm gonna put that in the center and just kind of pat it on. I want it going all the way in over here in the corner of your eye. But mostly concentrated right here in the center. And I pat it on for less fallout and for less fallout as well. Sorry, I gotta find my tape. Okay, what I was saying though is as you tap it on, there's a little less fallout issues, etc. I'm doing my foundation after this, so now what I'm doing is I'm taking tape and I'm going to have that follow from the corner of my eye up towards my eyebrow. You could do this from the beginning if you like. Doesn't really matter, but I mostly just need it for this part. So I'm going to take another crease brush, but this time it's going to be a little smaller than the green one I had, the one I have for the green. And we're going to, once again, go to our 120 palette. I'm going to take the third black. It's more of a charcoal right next to the shimmery black. And we're going to put that, concentrate that in the corner. And slowly bring a little in between the dark green and the yellow. Just to give our eye a little bit of depth, like over here. And you want this to kind of get lighter as you go further. Then also what I'm going to do, this is why I put the tape. I'm kind of just going to go against the tape and just give myself a little extra point there. Like that. Okay, so the next thing I'm doing is I'm taking my Jane Be Pure Mineral Gel Eyeliner. This is the black one. And I'm taking a liner brush, very thin liner brush. You can use whatever kind of liner brush you like. This isn't my first choice, but I need to clean my brushes. So I'm going to follow my lower eyeline to make my wing going into that black we put in. I'm not the best with this brush because, like I said, I probably only used this brush to do my liner maybe once before. Okay. So next what we're going to do is we're going to take another liner brush. This is the one I normally prefer to use. It's more of the angled kind that are really probably for your eyebrows, but whatever. And I'm going to take L'Oreal Hits Color Truth Cream Eyeliner in Teal. It's kind of green. And we're going to get a little of that on here. And we're going to line the bottom. Okay, now this is kind of going to work almost like a primer for or sticky base for the eyeshadows we're going to stick on top of it. As you can see, I have like yellow going green. So that's what we're going to do over here. I'm going to get back to that yellow. And then we're going to go back to our green that we had earlier. And that's kind of going to set our liner as well as keep our shadow going all night. And then on the outside, I went and grabbed that yellow one more time. I think I kind of accidentally wiped it off on this side. We're just going to highlight under our first one. Now, we're going to go back with that fluffy eyeshadow brush, and we're going to pick a color kind of between our green and our yellow. I like this one right here, kind of a limeish. And we're just going to concentrate that right below the eyebrow. Okay, next up is we're going to, I actually cut it in half. I cannot find my tweezers, so yes, I'm using pliers. Please don't laugh at me. I actually cut the eyelashes in half. I just did a small one on here. I don't know how well you can see that on camera. And I actually use hair extension glue, weave glue, whatever you want to call it. The black one, because for me, eyelash glue actually burns a lot more. And to me, it takes a lot longer to dry. There's just more complications with eyelash glue, and I saw someone using hair extension glue, and I tried it, and it works so much better, in my opinion. It doesn't hurt me, it works faster, etc. If I could just get it out of this bottle. There we go. does need a drip. Can you guys see this? I put a little too much on. Okay. Now, what I did is I cut the eyelashes in half, so the longest part that was in the center of the eyelashes is going to be it's going to be out here. So, sorry, this is not the easiest thing to do with pliers. Okay, so let that dry. While you're letting that dry, well, since I let this side dry, I'm going to show you on this side what I do. Okay, so what you're going to do is take your eyelash curler. You're going to curl your falsies. I naturally have curly eyelashes, but if you don't, you're curling your lashes as well. I normally just curl the falsies. Then take your favorite mascara. Okay, so now for golden lips. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my concealer palette and I'm going to use this color, which is just a little bit too light for my regular concealer, and I'm going to put that on my lips. Makes my lips look very, very ashy, I know, but that's okay. Now I'm taking my Jordana, sorry, it's a liquid liner. I'm trying to see what the color was. Oro, that's it, Oro, number 6. Just gonna color my lips with this. It's gonna take forever with this kind of brush. It doesn't have to be perfect because we're going to line it in a second anyway. Now before it gets too dry, I'm actually going to take, this is NYX, NYX Pigment and Oro. And I'm going to grab a flat synthetic brush. Because I couldn't find any brown pencil liner, I'm actually going to take my liner brush. Sorry. You can use it as eyebrow brush, eyeliner brush, whatever you want. And I'm going to dip it into my 120 palette brown. You probably got some red in there, but that's the brown. and I'm going to line my lips.